Describe the dynamic between your three characters in the film.
What was that sigh?
Well, I'm like, they got a little thing going.
I really like her. I have a crush on her, and I'm figuring out how to, hit on her without everybody else knowing. Mm-hmm. And I'm feeling extremely competitive with Martinez.
Martinez and I have a really good thing. We're like buddies.
When we're like really close, physically.
Yeah, and
it's like Twilight.
It is.
Yeah.
Yep.
Michael, humor is a big part of the movie and is one of Rick Martinez's signature qualities. Do you share that same characteristic with your character?
I don't think so.
Yes.
I'm super boring. I play chess and golf. I'm like an old white man. Seriously.
He's not funny, so you're right, yeah.
Yeah, so I got that going, which is nice.
Mm-hmm.
And Sebastian, in addition to his medical background, your character is highly trained for numerous fail-safe scenarios. What's his biggest challenge?
Owning up to the responsibilities, multitasking, yeah. Like you said.
And how does he figure into the efforts to retrieve Mark Watney?
Well, he's just sort of a Commander Lewis's mercy, so however she directs him. I mean, he's conducted a lot of spacewalks, and so he has background in that, and I think that's kind of where he comes in, is to sort of handle the situation outside of the ship, whereas these guys are more locked into the cockpit, and he's on the outside of the ship.
And Kate, your character is probably the most reserved of the characters in the film. Do you think that this reflects a necessary balance to all of Rick Martinez's shenanigans?
I wouldn't consider her reserved. I don't think of her as reserved. No. I think that the crew has a pretty playful energy amongst each other.
She's pretty badass.
Even Commander Lewis is also playful. I mean, she's obviously in charge and has to keep us all sort of in check. But there's a lightness, I think, to all of us.
Is there anything that you three did to prepare for the role?
I did a lot of Google searching different words that I did not understand, and I just spent a lot of time looking up different, scientific things, and I spent a lot of time on the NASA website as well.
Yeah, I mean, the internet basically was the best go-to with the time that we had available. Just, looking at other movies like The Right Stuff and things like that, Apollo 13, all those were really helpful.
And in the film, your characters bring specific things to space. Jessica's character brings disco music. You guys bring happy days. What would you bring to space if you had to go?
Food?
Music is definitely a big one. I mean,
music, yeah?
Yeah, especially if you're alone a lot.
I'd bring some almond butter and some dried figs.
For like a year?
Yeah, I'd bring a lot of them.
Wow. That's a really good combo.
Yeah, no, it's delicious. You break a little dried fig open, you put a little spoonful of almond butter, and then
Get a little bite.
Nutritious and delicious.
Kate would die first.
All right, well, thank you all.